Okay, so Diana Larson, we've got a workshop coming up, and question is, what are you excited about?
Well, I'm pretty excited about doing another liftoff workshop after many years of not doing them. It's sort of returning to a thing I've been excited about for practically my whole career. I mean, actually chartering teams and doing liftoffs was one of the things that introduced me to the Agile community, even before retrospectives. And so I was really pleased when Ainsley and I got to write the book. And now I'm really pleased to be partnering with you and being able to present with you. This is our first outing, and we've had just such a great collaboration over the last almost 2 years now. And so I'm really excited about doing the workshop and meeting some new people who will be excited about liftoffs and chartering um, and have teams that they care about.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, as for me,
Yeah.
the things that I'm excited about is obviously Liftoff has stood the test of time. It's always been something that has interested me. Out of all the things that I've experimented with, it's something that I've always been fascinated by, which is simply that starting of a team, of a project, how that actually impacts it, and how that is almost. We were talking about how it's almost like this magic spell that we're creating at the beginning of an endeavor, but
Yeah.
also having the
Yeah.
opportunity to talk about Liftoff, help people understand the theoretical background to Liftoff, and then, and this was my own experience, actually be able to practice it, because the Liftoff is a little bit different to retrospectives or other types of ceremonies and events that you do with a team, because those kind of events you can practice over time. The Liftoff is a much higher stakes event because you're doing it usually only once, ideally only once at the beginning of
Yeah.
at the beginning of the project. And my feeling was that it's something that it really benefits from practicing it in a safe environment. And my hope is that in this workshop, we're actually giving everybody everything that they need to understand everything about what the liftoff, and then actually practice it, and then retrospect about it as well. So,
Yeah.
and the added thing being
Right.
maybe even integrating a little bit of AI, so that we got five feisty AI characters where if people want to practice it even more, they can also practice it before we get into the live environment in the workshop. So bringing together a lot of different things into this workshop and
Yeah.
make it as interactive, as engaging, as practical as possible.
Yeah, and I mean, there's been a lot of things that have happened in the world since the second edition of the Liftoff book was published in
Yes.
16, almost 10 years ago. So we'll be able to integrate all those things into the workshop as well. New things that have come up like AI, like working remote with remote teams, and so on. And that will be brand new material. Even if you've been using the book in the past with your co-located teams, now we'll be able to give some information about how can you do that with remote teams as well.